everyone. My name is Amelia Fisher.
I'm Morgan Presley.
And I'm Ellie Person.
And together we make up
Part 3 Marketing Consultants. That's right, Amelia. Now, let's party and get on into it.
Yeah, because this is a presentation that you will never forget.
Now that's a terrific pun, Ellie. Our well-concentrating marketing approach plan will leave you and your business scoring a hole-in-one within your industry. We have the perfect proposal for Topgolf that will leave you amazed, so let's tee right off.
So, to begin, what exactly is Topgolf? Well, your company is an entertainment golf company with locations across the world. The Topgolf is located in Charlotte, North Carolina, that was opened in 2017 and offers customers with an interactive golfing experience, lounge area, and a restaurant and a bar. So, Topgolf must be a hit. But, Ellie, can you tell us more about Charlotte?
Yes, let's take a look at Charlotte and the target market of Topgolf. Charlotte is growing rapidly with a population increase in the years 2017 and 2018 by 1.57%, and Charlotte's current population is a little over 905,000 people. With this growing population and large job opportunities here in Charlotte, this city attracts many millennials, as the median age is 33 years old. Millennials are flocking to Charlotte just like birdies, which is great for Topgolf as this generation is their target market. Next, let's bogey right along and explore your current state of business as a result of COVID-19.
Now, your current state of business was a very important factor throughout this process. Topgolf unfortunately had to close with an initial lockdown due to COVID-19. This was a setback, but gave you time to evaluate back and forth about reopening. You had some ideas such as discounts and promotions, but once Topgolf was reopened, these incentives were stopped. Topgolf is on the right course, but we'll help you finish this round.
Let's continue on and take a look at our research methods. We began by conducting a customer survey, a manager interview, a focus group, and a marketing expert interview to assess Topgolf's reputation and how your business and customers were impacted by the pandemic. Then, to further our knowledge, we analyzed 3 articles as a secondary research method to learn what others had to say in regards to rebuilding customer loyalty through the setback of the pandemic.
We know all this research sounds far from interesting, but it's an important step to take in order to get that hole-in-one. Let's take a look at the customer survey. This was 13 questions sent out to Topgolf's customers and consisted of multiple choice and open answer questions. Then, the manager interview was a 7-question survey designed for the manager of Topgolf Charlotte, Courtney Tony.
Strolling right along, the focus group consisted of 4 people of various ages and genders who allowed us to see from a customer's point of view with the business's reopening. Then, the marketing expert interview consisted of 4 questions sent via email to Stephanie Spicer, who is a local marketing expert in Charlotte.
Lastly, the 3 articles analyzed allowed us to receive a basis for the best way to build brand loyalty and improve Topgolf's reputation. Now that we have discussed the research, can we hop in a golf cart and ride along to find these research findings?
Great idea. Let's put our foot on the pedal and roll.
Look, there they are. We found the findings. Let's check them out.
Our first finding from the customer survey was that we learned that most of Topgolf's customers are not aware of the Topgolf app. Majority of customers would like to see price reductions. Customers would also like to see safety precautions. And the top cause that customers would like to see Topgolf support in the community was the education industry. Now Morgan and Ellie will explain the graphs that represent the survey results.
So this graph here shows that 91% of customers were not aware of the Topgolf app. But we decided to focus on promoting this app and drawing attention to other events and features through this app.
Next, this graph shows us that 71% of customers would like to see Topgolf implement price reductions. The next 2 biggest incentives that were tied at 9% were family rewards and the loyalty program. We will be focusing on reducing the price for families and through a loyalty program where customers can receive benefits.
This graph here showed us what causes customers would like to see at Topgolf support. The 3 causes were education, healthcare, and community development. We decided to focus on the healthcare aspect because we are living through a pandemic right now, and frontline workers should be recognized for their courageous efforts.
Most customers said that they thought masks should be required to ensure their safety, which is already a state mandate here in North Carolina.
Lastly, this table shows what many customers thought should be done to help satisfy their needs and wants. It was continuously stated that prices should be reduced and the business should be cleaned often.
Moving on to the next hole, the manager interview. From this, we learned what strategies Topgolf had previously taken in your industry to build customer loyalty both before and after the impact of COVID-19. We used a SWOT analysis that allowed us to get a better understanding of what you were already doing well and where your weaknesses came into play.
Morgan and Amelia, a little birdie, told me that we had the best focus group in town. They told us many great things about what they expect when they return to your company, like the cleanliness, capacity limits, and a price reduction. They also told us many helpful tips that we focused on.
And lastly, our marketing expert, Stephanie Spicer, offered us insight into steps we should take to move forward with Topgolf's reopening.
From our secondary research, we learned that ensuring employees are safe and maintaining safe protocols for the guests are the most important factors when reopening a business.
Finally, from all of our research, we concluded that Topgolf needs to tee off with the following objectives. Number 1 was to create a positive brand image through local community involvement. Number 2 was to introduce a new form of time management for customer arrival. 3 was to implement youth discounts. And lastly, number 4, to spread awareness of Topgolf sports and entertainment services in the community. What we've been doing before was just putt-putt, but now it's time for the real 18 holes.
So let's get on swinging. Step 1, put the ball on the tee. Whee! Objective 1, we will focus on how Topgolf can improve customer loyalty through beginning with hosting a charity event to improve brand image within the community.
Step 2, get into position. With Objective 2, introduce a new form of time management for customer arrival through creating scheduling available on the app.
All right, step 3, time to swing back and through. Remember to keep those elbows straight. Objective 3 is to implement better and more affordable pricing for the youth who make up the majority of our target market.
And lastly, step 4, follow through with your swing. To spread awareness of Topgolf in the Charlotte community, we will get our name out at local events.
All right, ladies, it's time to express our inner Tiger Woods. Swoosh! Activity 1, we will host our For a Cause charity event where a whole day for any entry funds for golfing will be donated to Topgolf's name to support the COVID unit at the Levine Hospital. This will allow Topgolf's customers to realize they are working with a positive brand and enhanced brand presence within the community.
This video you're about to watch is an example promotional video for the For a Cause charity event. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Topgolf Charlotte, where a fun time is guaranteed. Whether it's our specialty food and drinks or our golfing entertainment, come along with family, friends, or any loved ones to enjoy our For a Cause charity event on March 15th, 2021. During these times of COVID-19, Topgolf wishes to give back to those who have been working so hard during these times. The Levine Hospital of Charlotte has worked so hard to keep us all safe and healthy during this pandemic. For a whole day, any entry funds for golfing will be donated under Topgolf's name to support the COVID unit at Levine Hospital. So come out and join us for a fun time that gives back to the amazing healthcare workers who have dedicated so much for this community. Download the Topgolf app today to book your bay in advance. We hope to see you soon. Thank you.
As you could see, the video highlighted how you, Topgolf, could promote giving back to the community during these trying times. This media will be a fun way to build customer relationships. On to activity number 2.
Whack!
To satisfy customers in relation to booking bays and reducing lines upon customer arrival, we will implement all bookings through Topgolf app.
As shown here, here's an example of what the Topgolf app will appear visually. As you can see, there are areas where you can book the times for each day, and it has a variety of dates and options that you can choose from to make sure you reserve your bay in advance to avoid customer long wait lines upon arrival. Hand over that club and let me show you how a real golfer swings.
Clocked it!
Activity number 3 is to implement youth discounts to attract a greater number of the younger target market.
Looks like we've already got the swing of things. So would you like to tee up for activity 4? Topgolf will make an appearance with a booth at the Wells Fargo Championship in an annual professional golf tournament hosted in Charlotte, North Carolina, which would be a tremendous promotion for Topgolf. Holding a tent at this event will draw in the exact target market we desire to attract.
Now, let's take a look at our timeline to see what our proposal will look like all together. Over the course of the year, you will complete each activity by a deadline in order for your project to successfully go underway. Each month, you will host family nights in the final round day. In month 2, you will send customers an email with any updates about information that Topgolf has, including upcoming events and customer rewards. Next, in month 3, you will create a Topgolf app advertisements. Then in month 6, you will host For a Cause charity event and donate funds to Levine Hospital. And lastly, at month 12, you will hold the Topgolf booth at the Wells Fargo Championship.
So guys, let's be fair. How much will this project cost for Topgolf?
Overall, this project will cost Topgolf a total of $29,740 after the 12-month process has been enforced. You will begin to look at a revenue of $223,050.
Now, let's take a look at our budget chart.
As can be seen here, you can see our timeline of events and how much they will be costing for Topgolf. We know these numbers may seem high, but the revenue in return and the improved customer loyalty and brand presence, this is an offer you cannot resist. We will start seeing this return after the 12-month plan has been completed.
So, green's okay with your team, Topgolf. And I'm not talking about the golfing greens, but the great money and revenue this phenomenal project will bring your company. With this project, we will majorly boost and improve the customer loyalty program and brand presence for Topgolf.
So let's grab our golf bag and head on back. These 18 holes have got me exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but you didn't think we'd let you leave without another joke, did you?
Yep, that's how we know this presentation was unforgettable. And we will leave you
roaring like McElroy.
Next. What did one golf ball say to the other golf ball?
See you around.
And that's exactly what we will hope to hear from your team. We hope to hear from you all soon. And as this project will slice open a new page of success for Topgolf. Thank you for your time today. Are there any questions?